What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to World of Tanks. In today's episode, I am going to talk about patch 9.15. You already have seen one 9.15 episode on my channel about Grille 15. If you haven't done that, go check it out. It is pretty interesting vehicle. But in today's episode, I'm going to talk about new game features, because patch 9.15 is going to give us a lot of new, interesting, and actually pretty damn awesome new game features. We're going to receive a lot of buffs and nerfs, and I'm going to talk about those things, and I'm going to show you some new HD models as well, because why the hell not? Who would not like to see HD T46 or PT7 or T127? Guys, this is interesting. This is what you would like to see, right? Right. Anyways, let's get going. New game features. As you can already see, we have brand new parameters panel over here. 5 different groups: firepower, armor, mobility, concealment, and spotting. Concealment stat, in my opinion, is completely new. Like, I haven't seen that before, like, never before. Firepower, pretty understandable. Things over here: standard shell damage, penetration, rate of fire, reload time, turret traverse speed, gun elevation, depression, which is awesome that they're going to show those things over here as well. Aim time, dispersion, aka accuracy, and average damage per minute, 3477. Crazy, man, crazy. And the really awesome thing about this parameters panel is that every single stat over here is going to be affected by your loadout. Let's say I'm not going to use medium caliber tank gunrammer. Reload time 5.5 is going to be, boom, 6.1 seconds. So you can see that you need medium caliber tank gunrammer. And we lost around 300 points, or actually, yeah, 300 points of average damage per minute. So you can do that. This is really interesting over here. Under armor, we are going to have hit points, hull armor, and turret armor. Pretty obvious. Under mobility, you're going to see weight, engine power, specific power, power per ton, I believe. Yeah, HP per ton. Nice. Top speed, and reverse speed, and traverse speed as well. Concealment, these numbers, I still do not understand what they actually mean. You can read over here what they actually mean. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, concealment is over here, and spotting, view range, and signal range. So this little new feature is actually pretty damn awesome. Or what do you think? But moving on to the next feature is going to be over here. From now on, we do not need any XVM mode to sort out our tanks. We have new parameters filter over here. You can sort your tanks by nation, by type, and by tier, and you can sort your premium tanks and elite tanks. It is really easy, understandable. You can sort your tanks by primary vehicle filter, like primary ribbon over here. You can sort your tanks by clicking over here. You are going to see only tanks that you haven't played today with, or you haven't done your daily double with. Now the only thing that we need over here is tank carousel mode, actually. Like, I believe for a lot of us who have played this game for 3 years, 4 years, who has over 100 tanks, we need at least 2 lines over here. So wargaming guys, if you're going to watch this video, please, with your next update, add tank carousel mode as well. So we do not need to install it separately. It would be super awesome. But this is actually pretty neat, like primary vehicles and nation and tier, and it is going to be super quick. Let's say I would like to play with my T95 USA, tier 9, and DD. Easy over here. I do not have to look for it anymore, so it is pretty nice and neat. So GG. Anyways guys, let's move on to the next new feature. And I have to say, finally guys, finally, after 5 years, we have tank preview in the game. After 5 freaking years. Let's say I do not have Jack Tiger, tier 9, Germany TD. But I would like to see how it looks, how it feels, and so on. And from now on, I'm able to click button like preview vehicle, which is amazing. Hello, Jack Tiger. Like, you can see the description, you can see crew members, you can see equipment, and you can actually change the equipment. Let's max it out. New tracks, new radio, but we're not going to see that. But what we are going to see, we're going to see new gun, for example. Boom, like that. And it is actually really interesting that every single stat is going to change over here as well when you're going to change your loadout. Let's go back to the lower gun. You can see lower gun, and drop gun is going to give you a lot of extra firepower. Just by looking at it, I can say around 25% extra firepower, maybe 20 to 25%. Amazing. Simple chains, really cool chains. I like it. And finally, after 5 years, it is in the game. GG, Wargaming, GG. Now, what else they did? They changed the base capture bar. As you can see, it is more informative now and more understandable, slick, clean, cooler, all that. They added a warning that informs the player that the battle is coming to an end, improved several aspects of the improved vehicle movement physics, fixed the issue with the overly high damage caused when sliding downhill. Really important change, actually. Sometimes the damage sliding downhill was pretty ridiculous. Like, maybe some of you have seen my day in World of Tanks episode number 1, where I was full HP with my STB-1, and after dropping down I only had 1 HP left. It was a pretty lucky moment, but to lose that many hit points was pretty ridiculous in the first place. Fixed the issue with vehicles getting stuck to other vehicles or objects. I haven't seen that before. It would have been actually pretty funny. Anyways, they added sound events upon activation of camouflage net and binos. They added the ability to select the type of the system in the sound tab of settings. Let's see that. Sound high quality, you're able to change, this was all old over here. Presets, dynamic range. Narrow wide, type of audio device. Headphones. Yeah, I have to test it out, but it is cool. It is cool. They added a new aiming indicator, full circle. I believe this is goodbye to the Jimbos from me. Gun marker A-shaped, this is the A-shaped, and over here we actually have O-shaped with armor penetration indicator. It is going to change the color from red to green pretty much, and aiming, circle 4, solid. Like this is Jimbos. I believe goodbye to the Jimbos for me. I didn't have to install that mode as well. So a lot of things that I do not have to do anymore, thanks to that. They added 2 new magnification options in the sniper aim, times 16 and times 25. Yet another mod is going to be deleted. The number of shells in the stats bar in battle is now larger. As you can see, a lot clearer, a lot larger, better, in my opinion. Moving on, they reworked 19 vehicles to HD quality, starting with T-46. Awesome. Guys, awesome. Isn't that awesome? BT-7 artillery, we have some machine gun action on the top of the turret. Beautiful work. T-127, T-80. Quickly going over them. T-43. Object 430. By the way, we actually have one really interesting change over here coming up soon. SU-122-54. Panzer 38 ton. Yeah, VK 3001P. D1 Cunningham, guys. D1 Cunningham is going to be HD from now on. Now this is one beast of the tank. D67, actually M60 got reworked to HD model as well, but I do not have it, so I cannot show it to you. And a really interesting change is going to be AMX 1390. Just look at it. A lot lower profile tank, in my opinion. It looks more like ELC now, in tier 8 with autoloader. This is actually really interesting, really awesome and interesting change, if you ask from me. Yeah, I like it a lot. It looks really, really cool from now on. Centurion Mark 1, Bishop. And actually WC-131 got reworked into the HD quality, as well as Chi-He and Chinukai, but I do not have them at the moment. Now, with patch 9.15 we're actually going to receive a lot of buffs and nerfs as well. Once again, if you would like to see every single buff and nerf, link is in the description, but I'm going to talk about the most interesting ones. For example, like D22 medium tank. Traverse speed, for example. Traverse speed of the D22 medium suspension changed from 54 to 40. pretty epic chains. Dispersion on the move and hull traverse with the D22 medium suspension increased by 50%. Crossing capacity decreased around 50% as well. Aim time increased from 1.9 seconds to 2.4 seconds, and reload time as well increased from 7.5 seconds to 8.1 seconds. Accuracy got nerfed from 0.33 to 0.38. So this tank from now on is going to be all about that armor, in my opinion. Gun is not as strong anymore, but the armor is still pretty good, pretty epic armor for a medium tank. So this tank is going to be about that armor. You're not able to deal as much damage as easily as you were able to do before, but yeah, I believe this tank needed it. Anyways, let's move on. What else interesting over here? 112 premium tank. Vehicle purchase price reduced from 12,250 gold to 10,500 gold. So I guess if you have 112 already, you're going to receive the gold cap on your account after this patch goes live, because this is how it usually works. So guys, you're going to be able to get extra, 1,750 gold soon. And what else they did to the 112, they moved the fuel tank from the front to rear. So 112 is not going to be able to put on fire from the front anymore. I hope so. And finally guys, they actually buffed 59 pattern as well. Maybe some of you know that this is actually a premium tank. It was complete garbage, but maybe it is going to be better now. In the German tech tree, they actually did something to the cannon panzer as well, because it badly needed some rework. Changes in the Japanese vehicles, SJ2, SJ1 got buffed, and finally guys, OY experimental and OY are going to be nerfed. They're going to be even slower, even less accurate, and so on. So those guys got hammered as well. Aim time increased, reload time increased, and so on. Like, yeah, crazy nerf. Type 91 heavy, Type 95 heavy, not important. In UK, I can't see anything super interesting. Changes in USA vehicles, M56 Scorpion dispersion on the move and hull traverse with the M56 Scorpion. Suspension decreased by 12%, so slight buff. Maximum reverse speed changed from 12 km per hour to 17, and aim time from 2 seconds to 1.9 seconds. So M56 Scorpion is going to be slightly better, which is awesome. And they changed the penetration values on some of the ammunition types as well. Ammunition that had 132 mm of penetration now has 145 mm of penetration. And I believe that is it. So this was today's episode about patch 9.15. I hope it was informative. Let me know if it was. Let me know what you think about those changes and so on. Like it if you liked it. Take care and bye.